It's the end of day one. This morning at 8 a.m., one man showed up and ripped the entire kitchen out. From what I understand, it only took about an hour, which is funny because I worked all weekend to get the stuff out of the kitchen. So let me take you on a little tour so far, and we can be surprised together. Here is the stack of stuff that's going in. Got the garbage disposal, the double oven, the hood that's going to go over the stove, and the lights, and the faucet, and all kinds of different things that are going in. So anyways, let's go back to what we have here. You'll notice right off the bat that the old island is gone. Remember, the old island was 2 levels. This is the new one. Now, in the drawn plans, the new island was supposed to be wider than the old island, which I didn't think would be a problem because I actually have plenty of walking space around it, or did at any rate. But now that this one is actually in, you'll notice that there's a hole in the floor. So obviously the new one is not as wide. So I will have to talk to someone about that. Not sure exactly what to do with that yet. Maybe put a space, maybe in between, to widen it up. Not sure exactly, but we'll solve that in a few. Anyways, so this is the new island. It's got cabinets on both sides. You'll notice here it's 4 cabinets, right? Doors on both sides. Obviously there's no granite yet, but there are a few different interesting things I'd like to show you. You see the legs there on the sink. This will be the front of the sink, right over or under the window at any rate. That actually is a little pulled out. It's a little farther out than the cabinets, so that'll look a little interesting there. And this space will be for the garbage disposal. I'm sorry, not the garbage disposal, the trash compactor, which I've actually been looking forward to getting. Haven't had one in a long time. Dishwasher goes here. This cabinet actually will go back, so when you put things in, it goes all the way in the back. It's kind of like a blind cabinet, I think they call it. So that'll go back all through this one door. Same thing I had before, actually. What's really nice, you'll notice the wood is kind of maybe a light cherryish color, more brown than red, but very pretty. Should look real nice with the granite. One thing you'll notice is that the cabinets are taller. I'm looking forward to that. That'll give me a little more storage space up there. It's very obvious here. Now, of course, this is right over where the stove will go. There was a microwave, and then cabinets above, and you can tell by where the wall was actually painted yellow that that was actually showing before. So those cabinets are that much taller. One interesting thing that I actually found out is that the builder, when they installed the cabinets originally, they put the cabinets 1 inch too low. Industry standards say 18 inches between the countertop and the bottom of the upper cabinets, and they only had 17 here. So the cabinets are 1 inch higher, and they are 6 inches taller. Now here, again, where the stove was, and then there was a microwave above, there will be no microwave now. There's going to be a hood vent that actually goes to the outside. So they will be drilling a hole 6 inches in diameter, I guess, that goes to the outside. I'm looking forward to that. I've always thought, you know, what good is a vent if it just blows the air back at your head? Okay, let me move over here. This is where the double oven's going to go. There's a little drawer underneath. Cabinets up above. The double oven will go here. It's one of those tall things standing over there in the box. More cabinets around here. Now remember, the microwave was above the stove before, but I'll tell you, quite honestly, that's been a pain. And I'm not even somebody who cooks a lot with a microwave or anything, but we've gone through 3 microwaves in the 19 years we've been in this house. So this is going to solve my problem. This is actually a microwave shelf. So I can put a microwave in there, take it out, put in another one. It's not going to be the huge installation problem that those built-ins have been. So that'll be nice. Of course, there'll be an electrical plug in the back of that so that you can plug in the microwave there. One thing I wanted to show that I'm just really quite tickled about. My bedroom is directly above the kitchen. I've got teenagers that eat it all day and night hours. Watch this. Of course, there's no pulls on there yet. Did you even hear that close? Barely. And I'm sure I won't be hearing it from my bed, which is really nice. Now, they do have to put in the knobs and the drawer pulls yet, so of course those are going to go in. And you also notice back here, you'll see that there's not only the yellow paint that we painted more recently, but the wallpaper that was originally put in by the builder prior to the counter and the backsplash and all of that. So when they pulled off the counter and the backsplash, the wallpaper was still under there. Now, we are not going to put the tile up this week. We haven't actually picked it out. We wanted to wait until after we got the countertops and the cabinets in so that we could bring samples to the house and look at them in the lighting here and find out, you know, what we really liked and whether it would match. So here's going the vent and the stove. Over here we've got the dishwasher and the sink and the garbage disposal. And one thing I did want to show you for the island, now we've got the cabinet doors out here, of course. Now one thing, I didn't like the old one with the big bar on it, but what I'm going to do here, I actually have space, so I'm going to extend the granite out here like this and put legs. See the legs right there? They're going to put legs underneath that, and I'll have a little bit of a bar for bar stools, but it will be counter height. So that's day one. I think tomorrow when we come in, they're going to be measuring for the countertop. They're going to cut the granite on Wednesday. That should go in on Thursday. And we'll probably have doorknobs and drawer pulls put in tomorrow. It's looking good so far. My only concern at this point is the hole in the floor. But we'll see what we can do to solve that. Until tomorrow, bye-bye.